kick things off today to say thank you for joining us. And of course, this is a strange world we live in as we all come to you virtually right now. I was making sure that I was actually with you before I started talking, and I am with you, and you're with us. And we thank you all for joining us today. It is a very special day as we celebrate something we do every single year, the 23rd annual JVS Human Services Strictly Business Awards event. I'm Ruth Brausch from Fox 2 News. We are so honored to, of course, be a part of this big day and MC today's event. I'm so excited to be joining you. As we say, this is the second time I've been doing this. This is the first time I've been doing this virtually, and it's going to be a great one nonetheless, because we have some wonderful people that we'll be celebrating in just a matter of a few moments. You know, the past 7 months, needless to say, have been anything but business as usual. We all know that. But JVS has been helping people get back to work since 1941. And today, despite the overwhelming challenges in our community, JVS is still helping people get back to work. We are in for a great half hour. Yes, I think this will be the shortest Strictly Business ever on record, but stay tuned as we'll be drawing for 2 door prizes at the end. Everyone who's registered will have a chance to win. Today's program is jam-packed with inspiration of how JVS, with your support, is making an impact on people's lives in our community. And we get to meet 2 of those people, Guinevere and Tyler, and hear their stories as well. I had the chance to meet Gwen a few moments ago here virtually, and she is someone who is very special. And we look forward to meeting her and Tyler as well. By the end of our time together, I hope you'll feel a little more hopeful. We always do at the end of these, you know that. First, I'd like to take a moment to look at a few ways JVS is helping people lead self-determined, connected, and hopeful lives. We know that when people are working, there's a positive impact on that person, their family, and the entire community. People from all walks of life run to JVS for help. Unemployed and underemployed individuals, people who have disabilities and other barriers to employment, mature workers, veterans, college graduates, and yes, women who are returning to the workplace. You know, this past year, JVS launched 2 new career centers, one in Waterford and one in Detroit at the old Durfee Middle School, in partnership with Michigan Works and Detroit Employment Solutions Corporation. JVS has expanded its reach into communities that need the quality career services that only JVS can deliver. The career centers are engaging businesses that have jobs to fill and helping job seekers navigate to new opportunities. They're helping people connect to statewide training opportunities so they're ready for the future. And JVS also conducts training to help people learn new skills and update their skills so that they can make sure that they're competitive in today's job market. Some of those programs include extensive computer classes, customer service programs, janitorial, customized training, and other handling and fulfillment for orders as well. Let's look at one of these examples. This past year, JVS launched a new initiative with Amazon to provide jobs for people with disabilities starting at $15 an hour and providing benefits as well. JVS built a warehouse simulation in their Detroit building to assess and train people. I had the chance to check this place out. It is extremely special. Take a look.
10 years ago, these jobs didn't even exist. Today, the demand is booming for people to work in the online ordering for grocery stores and Amazon.
And the jobs are going to men and women who may have otherwise been passed up had it not been for a gem in our community. If it looks like hard work,
so B150.
concentration, and labor-intensive, it is. But this isn't actual work happening in this building. It's a training ground for a bigger stage, a stage the size of an Amazon fulfillment center. You see, JVS Human Services in Detroit is training men and women with developmental challenges to work in these types of facilities.
Teach you how to do everything right and neat and make sure everything does not get screwed up sometimes. But sometimes if you mess up a little, there's like always, you can redo it again.
Chandra Kovacs is one of the trainees who got hired at Amazon. The training is repetitive to make sure mistakes and the learning happen here and not on the main floor. The surge in online grocery shopping and orders on Amazon fueling this program. Already more than 30 people from Metro Detroit with developmental disabilities have gotten hired at Amazon and other big companies since March.
Amazon, Whole Foods, Target, Sam's Club, and we expect to add more as more and more employers move to online sales and fulfillment as opposed to kind of big box stores. We see the need for more individuals with these backgrounds and skills.
Kroger is also hiring out of this program, giving those who otherwise would be passed up for a job a golden opportunity to package their own success. box by box.
We bring them back to the garage where we have our simulations, and it's about an hour long, just to see if you actually can grasp the job, and we just try to help you understand it as much as possible. So I show them 3 times just so that they can get a good understanding of the job.
Shander is doing well, and his supervisors at JVS Human Services aren't surprised.
When he came to do the simulation, it was a breeze for him, and he loves to talk, so we've heard a lot of funny stories. And when he's at Amazon, we hear that he's one of the hardest working people that's there.
They're doing the work hands-on, and when they walk away from the simulation, they have a really good idea of what to expect when they get to the job, and their level of confidence really increases to a point that really positions them nicely for employment.
And what about the paycheck?
Paychecks are really good. Love it. Love everything about it. It's the whole thing I love about the job.
Congratulations to him. What an amazing young man. And by the way, Amazon is calling up JVS Human Services every month asking for 10 to 15 people to give from that program to Amazon. And so the demand is there. If you know someone who would be interested in taking part in the program, go to our website, fox2detroit.com.
All right, I think we're back on. I apologize. I can't see the actual story that was airing just now, but I don't have to see it because I remember very well visiting that center and seeing the great work that they're doing each and every day. And it is pretty extraordinary, to see how they simulate like that and make sure that people understand, look, when you get into the actual job force, this is what it's going to look like. And it is such a special place, JVS, and it's been special to my heart for a long time because of the great work that you just saw. And we continue to bring stories like that to the light because we think it's so critically important that people know that opportunities like this exist for everybody, not just for people who are traditional workers, but for those who may be non-traditional workers as well. And so congratulations to all the people who are putting together that great fulfillment center and making sure that people are trained. Since that story ran, we should mention JVS has hired a total of 98 people to work at Amazon, where they find challenge and fulfillment. And they're working in jobs they never thought possible. And the hiring continues with 100 more work opportunities for Amazon into next year, which is really exciting. I mentioned earlier that JVS assists all kinds of workers with barriers to employment, and that includes mature workers as well. Older workers fight an uphill battle when it comes to finding a new job. Maybe they find that they're being a victim of a layoff after being employed by one company for many years, or maybe they're seeking an encore career after retirement. They may not have written a resume or gone to an interview in many, many years. So they need that help. And we know the older workers are much more likely to be unemployed for longer periods of time before finding new employment. Unfortunately, age discrimination is real. And unfortunately, it's a part of the struggle that these folks face every single day when they look for a job. But the fact is that these people have an incredible amount of skills, talent, and institutional knowledge and work ethic that they bring to the table. And sometimes they just need a little help from a place like JVS to bring it all together for them. And that's exactly what you're going to see at work next. Our first award recipient is just one of those great people. I had the chance to meet her right before we got started here virtually, and her spirit kind of breaks through the glass and comes right across. So you're going to meet her in a minute, but I had the pleasure of testing out our microphones and whatnot before we did this great virtual event, and she is very special. After serving our community for a remarkable 31 years with the Detroit Police Department, retiring as a lieutenant in 2006, Guinevere Coles was searching for her next chapter. A mom of twins, including her son, who's on the autism spectrum, Gwen wanted to make sure that he and others with similar needs would have the chance to grow up and live independently as well. So she spent the next decade creating and running an organization to teach people life skills. Eventually, program funding ran out, and it was time again to reinvent herself. With all the twins, I should say, still under her wings, Gwen had also become a caregiver for her elderly mom. Gwen knew she had more to give, but she also knew she would also have some additional skills that she would need if she was going to re-enter the job market. So she found her way to a JVS computer class at the Hermelin Ort Center, where she brushed up on her computer skills and found support among new friends as well. It was such a positive experience that Gwen signed up for other JVS programs as well, attending the Recharge program that assists older job seekers, workshops where she learned how to tailor her resume and build confidence as well. And there's also something known as Career Club. This was really special. In fact, so special to Gwen that she described this as her bi-weekly therapy session with other job seekers. Think about that. It's like a a fraternity, a sorority of people who say, look, I know what you're feeling. And she knew she could lean on them and they could lean on her. In Gwen's next chapter, she dreamed of seeing the world and decided her goal would be to land a job with an airline. JVS helped her find an opportunity as a gate agent for Delta Airlines. And after interviewing twice for the position, her persistence paid off when they offered her the job. If it was me, I'd offer the job on the first take after just meeting her once. That's the kind of woman she is. Gwen excelled in customer service, and after only 10 months, she was promoted to a performance supervisor overseeing an entire team of Delta gate agents. She literally rose to that in 10 months. You're not going to be surprised when you meet her. We're going to meet Gwen now and have the honor of talking to her. And Gwen, we want to first off say congratulations on your success and welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Roop, and thank you, JVS and Strictly Business. I am just grateful, humbled, and happy to accept this award.
Well, we are so thrilled to have you. You know, your supervisor, we should mention, Danny, is online with us right now. She's watching you. And, you know, bosses are always watching us, right? But today they're watching you for a really good reason because she's proud of you. You know, she's with us to support you. She's so proud. And she's told JVS and all of us how incredibly proud she is of you. She just raves about your exemplary level of customer service. You were built to do this. I mean, this is clearly what makes you so special is your ability to connect. You've obviously found a great fit for your skills and personality. And you know what? I personally really just hope that your dreams continue to flourish as they already have as you continue this new chapter of yours. And by the way, that includes seeing the world. I hope you continue to just go see the world and that dream comes true. With that, we're proud to present to you the 2020 Employee of the Year from all of us at JVS and everybody who's watching. Congratulations, Gwen. You're the best.
Thank you so much. And I'd like to encourage everybody who's watching to connect with JVS. They did so much to make a difference in my life, and I wouldn't be where I am without them. Recharge helped me to recharge and find out that I had some skills that were transferable to other jobs. And Career Club is just a great organization that people can come and lean on one another. They're so encouraging, and they teach you how to be a free agent, how to go out and do different things, and everybody is networking, and it's just wonderful. So thanks again, JVS, for me connecting with you, and you connecting with me, and I appreciate all of it. Thanks again.
Well, Gwen, and I wanted to ask you one more question. I mean, you know, you spent a couple of years job searching while getting support from JVS, but that includes into the pandemic as well. I mean, this pandemic can stop a lot of things, but it didn't stop JVS from helping people, wouldn't you say?
No, it didn't, because JVS was very creative. We met online with Zoom weekly, and then monthly, we met in the parking lot of JVS and we social distance. We met on Tuesday. It was a little cool, but it was really nice to meet and see everyone face to face. And my friends at Career Club were very, very encouraging and very happy for me. And I just can't say enough about them.
No, we can't say enough about you. And JVS certainly has you on stage today on this special afternoon for the very reason that you demonstrate the very skills that this program is so proud of. And you exemplify the human spirit, the toughness, the grit, and really the love of life that is needed to excel in any job. And so congratulations to you. It is because of JVS, but it's also because of your talent. And we can't forget that. We congratulate you today.
Thank you. And I just tell people, don't quit.
Great advice. Great advice. We all need to hear that, especially during these tough days. Gwen, thank you. Gwen Coles demonstrates what can happen when a determined job seeker partners with JVS business and career service professionals. The result, new opportunities where the sky is truly the limit. Before we meet Tyler, our second reward recipient, we need to thank some folks. I'd like to introduce Paul Blatt, President and CEO of JVS Human Services. And Paul, it's good to see you. Thank you for all the great work that you do to help our community.
Thanks so much, Roop. Hi, I'm Paul, and wow, what an amazing, I hope all of you could feel Gwen's smile coming right through that screen. And I especially want to thank Roop for being our MC again this year. You've been such a great friend to JVS, and we definitely appreciate you sharing your time. I know you have a very busy day today, so us being able to have you a part of today's event, we appreciate it. I just want to thank everybody for being here and welcome you to joining us today. Although that we are not in a big ballroom like normal, the one thing I was wondering was, and kind of curious, so we'll have to get the emails. I'm curious how many people went out and bought a salmon lunch to have in honor of Strictly Business. That's the one thing I think that I'm missing most in today's event. But I hope that you're inspired by our program the same way that you would have been if we were celebrating in person. To find out more information about today's event, including other inspirational videos, words of wisdom from our sponsors, and much more, I encourage you to go to jvshumanservices.org/strictlybiz. The event will continue to evolve. The site will continue to evolve throughout the year. So keep coming back and visiting and learn more about the work that our staff is doing. I want to take time to thank Jewish Federation of Metro Detroit, who continues to be an amazing partner for JVS. Much of our work could not be done without their partnership. I'd also like to take a moment and recognize our incredible board of trustees, led by Josh Eichenhorn, and their commitment to JVS and our larger community it cannot be measured in other ways other than me to be saying thank you. Of course, in addition to that, a special thanks to our Strictly Business Committee, led by David Devine and Michael Weil. Incredible amount of time and effort that they have put in to make today's event such a success. JVS is able to impact people's lives because of the support of our sponsors. I want to pause for a moment and thank all of those people that made today such a wonderful success. We are incredibly thankful to our presenting sponsor, Kenwell Steel. We cannot thank Ken and Stephen Eisenberg enough for their generosity and caring. They have believed in Strictly Business and JVS from day one. I also want to thank our celebration underwriter, Gallagher, for their generous support, as well as our underwriter, awards underwriter of Jack and Annette Aronson. Jack and Annette have been amazing supporters and partners of ours in so many ways. A huge thanks goes out to all of our gold level sponsors, Edward C. Levy and Huntington Bank. And hopefully you are seeing that our technology is working in a great way. You're seeing a slide that's showing so many silver level sponsors that have supported us today. And from what I'm seeing by our folks here, we are not seeing that. So we will have to come back or somehow bring that into light. Unfortunately, we're going to have to make sure that we do an extra effort to thank all of those organizations and individuals who have supported us. In addition to our silver level sponsors, we appreciate and thank our video underwriter, Evolution Media, and our media sponsor, Cranes Detroit Business. Everyone's just got to love technology, right? I mean, we are doing this thing in multiple locations and with multiple cameras from multiple places. And I'm a little sad that we're not being able to acknowledge and thank all of the people who have given of their time and money to make today event and JVS support. But let me keep moving on because I know that those of you that are on your lunch hour want to get back to work. So I'm going to go with what I have and hopefully you'll be able to return to our website and see all the amazing organizations that support us at the bronze level and our copper level. So many individuals who contribute at our contributing sponsors level, as well as our supporting sponsors. Although we intended to have all of this up and running and for all of you to see those amazing organizations, we're going to keep moving on, and we're going to continue to recognize the fact that although it may not be on a screen, that without these incredible individuals and these businesses that have sponsored today's events to help us raise over $211,000. Amazing way in which allows us to do the amazing work that we do. As Roop said, it takes all of us to heal our community and to get our region back to work. The last 6 months have taken a toll on all of us. Today is taking a toll on all of us, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually. The COVID crisis and more recent awareness of racial injustice has illuminated the economic and social inequities. Of course, these inequities are not new. With all that's going on in the world, it could be easy to get overwhelmed. But not if you do what I do on a daily basis. Every day, I hear the stories of incredible resilience. I have the opportunity to meet people like Tyler and Gwen who face insurmountable challenges and refuse to give up. JVS still, despite the challenges, continues to fulfill their mission, our mission. You know that we are getting people back to work right now and helping people live fuller, more independent lives. Many people in our community were on the edge even before this crisis. They faced challenges in finding jobs, even in the best of times. We know that people can accomplish remarkable things if they have the right help. And we know that we all need a little more hope now, even more than ever before. With you by our sides, JVS is going to continue to provide that help and inspire hope. If you're inspired by the people that you're hearing today or about the work that we do, please consider to continue to support us. Go to jvshumanservices.org/dbdonate. We'll be showing that hopefully across a slide at the end of today's presentation, or just get to jvshumanservices.org and find that donate button. Anything that you're able to help helps the people. Another way that you can help the people that we serve is simply to consider to hire them. Look at your business structure and find a way that you can help somebody else in the community get back to work. Your support, your participation, hiring, and giving can give a chance can change a life in a meaningful way. Again, I want to thank Roop. I want to thank Gwen. You all can't wait to see Tyler's story. And thank all of you for supporting our mission. I truly am grateful for everything that you do.
So we'd like to be able to meet Tyler, right? So we should probably do that right now. Let's go ahead and listen to some of Tyler's story. Take a listen.
My daughter, Super.
Are you excited to go to work today?
Oh yeah.
What's Dina doing?
Nina birthday. Oh yeah.
She's very happy. She loves you.
Oh yeah.
Tyler will be 24 in December. He was born with Usher syndrome, almost completely deaf and legally blind, but nothing seems to hold Tyler back. He's always been a hard worker. He got a cochlear implant at 13, which has helped him tremendously. He speaks more than anybody had really honestly thought would happen. He loves animals, visiting with friends. He likes to garden, landscaping, pretty much anything that keeps him busy. You always want them to have a happy, healthy life. It was hard at first to find him a job. We were referred to JVS Human Services, and that's how Tyler got his job at the Salvation Army. JVS made a huge difference. They are the reason he actually got employment.
If there's extra hangers all over, put them away, and you can start hanging racks for me.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Here at the Salvation Army, Tyler works on our processing line. He puts the clothing on the table. He will also hang the clothes, put all the hangers up. He does anything you ask him to do. Tyler will jump in where he's needed. He comes in early, he will stay late.
Hey, when you get done taking those down, don't take these down, okay? These are the ones that we just hung. We just haven't tagged them yet, okay?
Tyler has lots of friends here. Tyler is a great worker, and I don't think ever his disability's gotten his way. Tyler's just awesome.
Happy me. I write on the door.
Tyler loves it there. He's been there almost 3.5 years now.
Put them in totes.
Yeah. I got handle core on the wall.
Okay.
Tyler surprises me every day. He's the only person that I know that wakes up with a smile 2 hours early for work, just excited for the day to start, excited to go to work, excited to see his coworkers. He's always had the hugest heart, and he's always so happy and such a hard worker. He amazes me. He's just shown me what a strong, amazing man that he's become. JVS has definitely improved Tyler's life 100%, giving him meaningful employment that he loves.
All right, I think it's back to me. Wow. So I am fortunate to have Tyler in the same room as me. He is socially distanced right now. So if I look over and talk to Tyler, I want you guys to know who I'm speaking to. Tyler, nothing holds you back. I hear that every single day you get to work, you're the first one there, you get yourself to work, rain or shine. When the COVID crisis started, the shutdown ended, you were the first employee that your boss brought back to work. Amazing, amazing. Tyler said I did okay on my part, just so everyone knows. Tyler and I were talking, and it's that positive attitude and determination that Tyler brings that inspires every single one of us. I am proud to be here today to be able to have the honor to present the 2020 Employee of the Year to Tyler. Congratulations, Tyler.
Did you, my dad did hard work, did you?
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Tyler. Are we moving over to Roop?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Tyler, we should mention that, he's been working with incredible boundaries, and he's done amazing things. He was born with Usher syndrome, the same rare disease that Helen Keller had. Tyler entered the world profoundly hard of hearing with low vision as well. While it was difficult to build relationships with the neighborhood kids growing up, Tyler formed solid friendships with other students in his special education classes as well. He also attended summer camp for special education students, where he excelled because Tyler loves to do anything to help others. When Tyler became old enough to work, he was referred to JVS through the Bureau of Services for Blind Persons. JVS gave him the chance to try out numerous types of jobs to find a good fit. It was also important that his job be close to home, as Tyler is very independent-minded and wanted to be able to ride his bike to and from work. And so Tyler, as Paul said, nothing holds you back. We are so proud of you, and this award today that you're getting is just a small token of all of our appreciation for your enthusiasm in life, your talent, and your hard work. And we know the best days are yet to come. Continued success to you, Tyler. We're proud of you. Now I want to take a couple of minutes to introduce one of our dedicated volunteers, a co-chair of the Strictly Business Planning Committee, Michael Weil. Our other co-chair, David Devine, is with us online, but couldn't be on site today. Your committee has done a great job. Congratulations. I know you have a couple of donated prizes to be given away to our attendees today, and they're perfect. They relate to what everyone is doing while sheltering at home during the pandemic, exercising and remodeling their homes. Let's go send it right to Michael. Michael, go ahead. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. If you've already taken advantage of time to exercise when you might otherwise be commuting to work, or even if getting into an exercise routine is still on your to-do list, you'll appreciate this prize. Our first winner will receive the Total Body Portable Training System valued at $189 from our friends at Exercise Warehouse. And the winner is Linda Kirketchian. We'll be in touch with you to deliver your prize. The next prize is fantastic for someone doing some work on your house. Valued at $1,600, a beautiful new wall-side window door wall, sliding glass door. Thank you so much, Wall-Side Windows. And the winner is Eric DeBruzen. Again, we'll be in touch with you to claim your prize. Now back to Roop to wrap up our event.
All right. Well, we want to thank you for everything you're doing, and David Devine, a friend of mine as well. Both of you are just wonderful, wonderful ambassadors from JVS who are helping this community in great ways. So thank you for your tireless efforts to continue to help this community. This is really a really special day for all of us. It is a day to celebrate the great work of JVS. You can help people like Tyler and Gwen find and keep fulfilling work, and you can make sure that we all come through this together. Recovering from the economic impact of COVID-19 is going to take all of us, which is why I'm glad to have organizations like JVS on the front lines helping people to get back on their feet. But they need us, all of you and all of us who can help people in order to make sure that we continue the tradition that they've done for almost 80 years and to do what's most needed. So it's pretty easy to help out. We ask that you do this. Go now to jvshumanservices.org/SB donate. That link will be on the screen in just a moment. And if it's not, just go to the jvshumanservices.org and search there for a way to donate. They need every single dollar. Nonprofits have been struggling because of this pandemic. People are so busy trying to take care of their own lives that they forget for a moment that other people are actually dealing with even worse circumstances and in some cases, bigger challenges. And so we ask you to do the right thing. If you're watching this right now, open up the jvshumanservices.org, go to the donate page, make a donation, and help this great organization help others. I want to thank you for your time and support. I do not want to forget that if you do everyone a favor here today, go to the JVS website and check out all of the sponsors who made today possible. They are obviously the very reasons that we're all here. Each and every one of those companies and organizations has made an effort to help. We want to thank each and every one of them for helping us today. Thanks again for all our sponsors and honorees. Gwen, Tyler, the whole team, we thank you for being with us today. You guys are the best. Have a great afternoon and be safe out there, everybody.